You gonna work? Are you gonna work, mate? Are you gonna fucking work? I'm gonna pop that over there. That'll be good, wouldn't it? Okay. It says it's got an excellent link. I can see a picture. I feel like things are working out as we wished. As you wish. Okay. Good. Good. Is this the right camera? Let's have a quick peek. Yeah, we'll use that one for now. If someone wants to change it, I'm sure the controls are still functional. I'm not sure the controls are still functional. Just not. Let me just get these goggles a wipe. There we go. Get rid of some of the smuts. Oh. Wow, a whole new world. And then go into chat. I'm just going to quickly type. Ooh. It's working. Excellent stuff. Right, well, in that case, let's get on with a little bit of fortress construction, shall we? Actually, I'm not going to unpause just yet. Let's have a little look around and remind ourselves of the current state of play. So we have a river and a mountain and a volcano. Lovely. And then we have an incredibly long entry tunnel down into the mountain towards the volcano. And then we started building a central staircase that should double up as a multi-floor mister, which would be nice, wouldn't it? We've got the magma furnaces ready to go. We're already on glass and clay. That's nice. We've created some porcelain bricks, which I'm sure will delight everybody. And will enable us, hiccuping, excuse me, to build lovely porcelain stairs, which will put the value of our mist generator through the roof. Well, hopefully not. We ideally want it to stop before it goes through the roof. Thinking on it now, I do realise we've created something of a fragile entry point here. It might make sense to actually try and strip back some of this climbable mountainside. Then again, do we really want the whole thing clipped back to like this far? Options. Let's unpause and let the mining continue. There you go, guys. Diggly wiggly, please. Thank you very much. Good. They're going to dig that out while we're looking around and figuring out what to do. I'm guessing I'm going to want more... Oh, I didn't unpause it. We're going to want more magma mayhem going on. Magma mayhem? I'm not sure I want to call it that. That sounds bad. Let's go crazy. Well, let's be silly. Let's do something. What have we got? A 10 by 10. So we're doing 10 by 10 for... What shape is that? Is that 10 by 10? It is. Oh, that's no good though, is it? Look, there's an off-center middle bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright then. 11 by 11. Fuck, knockers. Just look at the little numbers at the bottom. There you go. Alright, we've got 11 by 11. So I'm thinking we'll pop one of the little rooms here. Bosh. And then we'll... What? There we go. And then we'll do one just here. And we can have an arms and an armourer guild. And then maybe we stick one here for the... You know what? No, I'm not doing that. Actually, I've got a different plan. Instead, I would rather... We needed to get this set up, so we got it set up. But ideally, I would like everything else to require pathing through the mist generator. It's a mist generator. Excuse me. I appear to have lost my mind a little bit. /key redeemed camera 2. Oh, did it change channel /key? Hold on. Is that camera 2? That's camera 2. This is camera 1. This is camera 2. I think you're on camera 2. I think it worked. Do let me know if it didn't, though, because that does need me to come in and fix it somewhat. Just have a quick... Oh, lovely glug. Okay. Now, food. Food is a concern. Sure, we've got a ton of lungfish knocking around, and we appear to be pulling mussels out of that river like nobody's business, but one mussel a day and a little slice of lungfish every now and again is not going to be a good diet. Let's have a look. We got anything going on in here? We've got lots of guavas on the floor, but they don't seem to be collecting any food up. Interesting. Perhaps what I should do is make a back gate over here that leads out to the fruitlands, right? How high up are we? We're only like, so this is ground. 1, 2, 3. We're only 3 floors up, so it's not the most absurd idea. In fact, let's start by improving the urgency of this floor and those that I require to be done. There we go. Get up. This is the floor. This is the floor where we head out to the fruit trees. Okay. What? Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the Curious Armory is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crafts dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might very well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. My goodness. Meaningless. I'm not quite sure I would like to endorse the idea of a meaningful death. That feels like it could be misused. Let's not go too far down that little tunnel. Also, this is a bit worrying. This, sure, andesite, obsidian, sorry, quartzite and obsidian, no problem, but there's a lot of fucking sand on this level and a bit of clay. I feel like there's people going to be digging in fairly easily. Right, let's have a look at what the Diplomancer wants to say. Apparently, there have been updates. Yep, they want us to request stuff. I'm fine for what we've got. That's good. Please consider an import agreement. Next, they will want earrings. Okay, that's not too bad. We can make earrings, can't we? We can do that. We can make earrings. Now, while I think about it, let's come over here to the Crafts Dwarf Workshop. And let's say, allow idle dwarves to satisfy crafting needs. I don't know why I had to end up with such a little jazzy bit, but okay. There were 2 sad dwarves, and one of them appears to have cheered up at least somewhat. We only have 1 dwarf who is doing full sad. Let me have a look. Where is he? That's not the screen we want. This is the screen we want. Excuse me. Please. Thank you. It's Lolokakun, the miner. Currently digging. Bit sad. Why sad, Thickut? Why sad? Let's have a little look at your personality. Not inherently proud of his talents and accomplishments, likes to brawl, can sometimes act without deliberation, not particularly interested in what others think of him, he can easily fall in love or develop positive sentiments, has a greedy streak, doesn't mind a little tumult and discord in day-to-day living, generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. He needs alcohol to get him through the working day. That is fairly standard in the Dwarven realm, right? That's like out-of-the-box Dwarven behaviour. Boozy booze, oh yes please, boozy boozy. Okay, I didn't really need to make that a more urgent dig because it appears that what we've got here... Oh, that's not what I want. No, Control H, there we go. We just... dig up what we can, or grab what we can, and transport it somewhere like there. That'll do for now. And then let's think about this fruity back door, which I should probably try and come up with a better name for, because that has, well, just implications. What do we dig? How do we dig it? Because this is also going to provide us access to clay, which is nice, but is equally problematic in that, well, you know, clay is not difficult to dig out. And our enemies, who might have us under siege at some point, may well, you know, just dig out. Get in here. Now, we're already creating a second entryway into the fortress here. So what I will look for is where stone ends and begins. And probably we will put the drawbridge a bit in from where the stone starts. Excuse me. Because we do need to be concerned about guff like that. And also, this is right next to the edge of the map. So any old Tom, Dick or Harry could pop in and start causing grief. We don't want that. I don't want your grief. Oh, they can't get here. Okay. Alright, so maybe... No, we do want a back door to the fruit zone. Because look at all this gatherable guff. In fact, maybe farms out here. In fact, oh my god, I've just realised all this lovely clay loam We can use it to build indoor farms, which of course are much better. That better be mica. It is mica. Said nobody ever who played Red Dead Redemption. God, I hate mica so much. So much. It is a passionate distaste. Okay. Gathered up some stone there. That's very handy. Just bung it in there out of the way. And then... here we go. Nice tunnel. Lovely tunnel. Oh dear, the dirt doesn't go very far, does it? That's interesting. I kind of want to find an area around here that we can use as a farm. But I get the feeling that we get a very, very thin edge of dirt around the mountain. There'll be dirt around the mountain when he comes. There'll be dirt around the mountain when she comes. There'll be dirt around the mountain. Dirt around the mountain. Dirt around the mountain when she comes. So where's our moody boy? It must be this lad here. Thinking of drumsticks. He is peculiarly secretive. It's a difficult word, isn't it? It's a tricky one. Peculiarly. Perculale. Perculale? I don't know. It's not my best choice. We got some obsidian. Let's move that all in there. Now, could put a drawbridge here, which feels doable. I also want to make this a fucking nightmare for anybody who wants to come in and be a pain in the bum. So, first of all, we'll slap our drawbridge here. There you go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful mad lad. Already begun their mysterious construction. That's good. I wonder what workshop they claimed. Ooh. Stoneworker. Making something out of copper nuggets. Ooh. The miner has created Kutamamis, a native copper door. He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor, Rovod Goodcloistered. Nice artifact door. Fancy. Very fancy indeed. I look forward to enjoying the fanciness. I don't know where we'll put it. I feel like maybe on a noble's doorway or something, but let's not get carried away. Oh my god, I thought that had already been built. That would have been a bit quick. Here they come. They'll meet. They'll breach the tunnels in a moment. Now I'm thinking maybe a farm here. Oh, that's not going to be easily achieved, is it? Maybe. Okay. I want to do a little bit of investigative probing. A little bit of dirty digging. Give me your dirty mud. I want to plant my seeds. Oh, that's... Should I cancel these and put some doors in? I think I will, actually, yeah. These can act as door posts. Door jams? Jamb? I don't know. Oh, oh. Mm. Shit. Anybody requested at the depot. Just change. What do we move there? No merchants. Oh, okay. All right then. Whatever. They fucked off. We forgot about them. It just happens sometimes. At least nobody in the fortress is sad. What? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Did somebody die? They did. Somebody fucking died. Killed by an fire imp? Excuse me, let's find other. Giant snail? Ugh. What the hell are you? We've got peregrine falcons knocking around. I don't see this bastard. Where is he? Oh, it's hideous. Yuck. No, I don't want the split screen. There we go. Oops, shouldn't have pressed F1 there. Okay, never mind. Let's head down. There we go. We're back. We're back where we need to be. Let's unpause. Oh my god, did he get fucking fully immolated? Okay, let's quickly look at the list of the dead. I'm fairly sure he's dead. No. But we had 33 people, did we not? Did we not? Interesting. We want to brick this bastard up as quick as possible. Ideally, I would like to do it with glass bricks, but we'll see how that pans out. Ah, cool. They've dug that up. That's nice. Another migrant. Okay. Do I want to focus on a graveyard just yet? Is it time? Is it sensible to do so? Tricksy. Tricky. How about... Oh, yep, he's been missing for a week. We have lost somebody. That's okay. That's okay. They've been replaced almost... Well, they've been more than replaced. Blimey, people heard about it. Have you heard? There's people dying in Cryptbeards. Oh, sorry, in Wimtongs. I realise I've named them the wrong way round this time. The group is called Cryptbeards, and the fortress is called Wimtongs, which, of course, is incorrect. Oost, Rando. Sorry, I don't know why it went weird like that. Rando. Makes it sound like you're some kind of bread constituent. Here, in the rough-hewn schist wall for the graveyard, Randust. That sounds like a German name. Yeah, Randust was fine on that day. I don't know why I had to do the voice like that. That's... I was going to say borderline racist, but I think I've just done a racism. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It was a mistake. Actually, I mean, I'm digging this out as a graveyard, but I'm realising it's a bit tiddly. It's a bit of a dinky graveyard. Okay, have we got them collecting sand? We have. I'm going to make it urgent. They're going to cancel it immediately because we're going to run out of bags. This is my prognostication. Also, we need to bring some of this farm shit indoors. Surely nobody will die. That's not very likely. I'm afraid it is, unfortunately. Sadly, the death haunts this place. Like a fart in an elevator. See, the dirt is not very deep. Oh, hang on a minute. Dirty deeds done dirt deep. We are going to have to build a protective perimeter wall around this farm, but hopefully we'll be able to connect it to this tunnel, and we will have an absolute polyphony of capers and japes. Yeah, that's it. Let's just use words randomly. Just sprinkle them on top of the stream like hundreds and thousands. Here we go, look at this. It's dirt, so they blast through it like it's not even there. Although, having said that now, we've got some hematite and some praises. That's fine, though. I've got to praise you like I should. Excuse me. Right, let's actually dig this entire freaky wall out. And then we can construct a nice wall that goes like that. Actually, tell a lie, it can go there as well. Dig that out. Don't quite go that far. We're also going to want to attach it to the rest of the fortress, so we'll go like question mark. Excuse me. Pardon me, I just burped into the microphone. That's the best stream technique ever. Everybody knows that if you want to capture an audience's attention, you immediately burp into their ears. Burp. Be good. Don't you want me, baby? Why didn't you burp in my face? Excuse me. Okay, so we've put in some stuff. That's good. We also need to build a floor. And in fact, in order that that is done correctly, we will clear out a nice little area here. Very good, very good. actually, it goes all the way to there.
We have a new subscriber. Thank you for your support. The more money I receive, the less likely I afford the stream. Now, baby.
Beautiful, beautiful sentiments. Hello, opposable thumbs, and welcome back. Thank you very much. I forgot I put that in there. I forgot that lyric. Oh, blimey. Crikey O'Reilly. Okay, here we go. Look, we're putting in a floor. That should seal us in a bit better. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Sorry, I'm just got a Canadian Cthulhu-themed band stuck in my mind. Apparently they live there rent-free, but I'm not really sure how I would pay rent or get someone to pay rent for being in my brain. Feels like a bit of an ask. Feels like they're going to turn around and say, "Stop thinking about me, motherfucker, before I blow you away," which would be unfortunate. I don't want to get blown away. It's not my deal. It's not my bag, man. Alright, I'm going to smooth this. Let's get that smooth, and then also move some of this kaolinite. Kaolinite? Look at this one, surrounded by fucking galena. How dare you? Take your damn stupidity away. Okay, let's move that over there. Come on. Move that over there. Get these out of the way. There we go. And then... Oh, actually, there we go. And then... Properly distributed kaolinite. The best. Okay. We definitely need more blocks made. That much is a given. So let's find the block maker. Stoneworkers Workshop. Add new task. Make rock blocks. And we're going to make them out of chromite. We're also going to add a new task. Make rock blocks. And we're going to make those out of... I mean, andesite and obsidian both seem to be the one. Although I would like to use obsidian for other stuff too. Fuck it though. Fuck it. Obsidian. There we go. And they all can go on repeat. Chromite, obsidian. Oh. Is it under these socks? It's not under the socks. It wasn't under the socks. Okay. Right, this is only living here temporarily. It's gonna get shifted elsewhere in a bit. Oh my god, I haven't been making beds on repeat, have I? No, thank God. Or have I? No. Good. Otherwise we'd be ripping through the trees like nobody's business. Why do they keep dropping the kaolinite before they get there? It's a bit aggravating, I have to say. Oh, sand! Add new task. Green glass. What are going to be our first things that we want? Well, usually it's gratings, but I think we want a coffin. And... no, not clear glass. I can't make clear glass yet. A coffin and a grate. And I want to repeat the grate. Hiccup, hiccup. Until we run out of sand. At which point, once again, we begin the sand gathering stuff. Okay. Got to be careful about this back gate. It needs to be properly protected. However, let's get this farm underway, because food is very important too. Farming, farm plot, so we'll do plot there, plot there, plot there, plot there, that'll do for now. and we shall allow it to grow. Now, I suspect some of these, this bit here maybe, might be able to actually grow surface crops. But we shall see. There are no guarantees here. Oh, here we go. Control H. Let's get rid of that stone out of there. Oh, someone's come to pick that up already. Very nice. I want to smooth this because it's supposed to end up being a graveyard. And I would like to put a nice floor in, but we don't really have the bricks for it right now. Oh my god, this is all dug out. Okay, let's go to the top of the tower. The tower's tippy top. And then I press Control H. Then we zoom down all the way to the bottom of the stairs. All of that lovely stuff can be hauled henceward and thuswise. Good. Oh, the guild hall agreement with the Hall of Hearts has been satisfied. Who knew? All it needed was to be big and smooth. Nice. Big and smooth. Also, I've now realised I want to put a floor grate in there, and then there, and then there, as our first 3 to be created, because they're the ones that people are going to see least. And when they start making nice ones, we'll put them in the high traffic areas. You'll see, I do have a brain. Ah, this central channel needs taking out, though. Do I want that one done? No, I do not. Because that's the floor we need the outflow on. Unless we're going to do a circular pump operation. Which feels like a hell of a lot of work. That said, do we really want to completely divert the river? It would be nice to be able to still get lovely fish out of it. Fish and mussels. Shellfish and such. Okay. Seeing as we've got the farms here and the fruit gathering, I think it makes sense to make this floor where we do our food processing. So, let me just do a tier 3. No, let's go to tier 4. Sensible digging option, tier 4. And then somewhere like here, maybe we'll do a storeroom for collected bits and bobs. No, no. Actually, let's bring them all in one from the edge just to make it a little bit, I don't know, a little bit fancier, a little bit prettier. What do you guys do here? What are you doing? Gathering plants. That's the way it's done. Get some grub. Get that grub and munch it up. Okay, so, right, I think dining room here, right? And in order to do a dining room, let's use the diggy tool and make it fancy. So fancy it makes your willy stand up. Excuse me? Please, have some fucking decorum, sir. In fact, I think I'll make it so that that is the same width as the corridor. Lovely. Just look at it. It's 21 by 21. It's circular. Bosh. There we go. That's where our dining room's going to be. I'm not going to go nuts and immediately, dig it out. Because here is going to be where we put the kitchens and the stills on the other side. What size was that? 10 by 10? I can do 10 by 10. I'm a 10 by 10 competent man. There we go. Oh, a little bit of quartzite. Very good for magma-safe mechanisms. Hello, Otiosities. Floor grate is blocking the express dwarf chute for the quickest possible passage to the lower levels. That's almost correct. But you could slip on the top step and just fall all the way down. That's why normally you should do staggered stairs. Because any sort of continuous staircase can be fallen all the way down. Which is not ideal. But not guaranteed lethal either. So that's good, isn't it? It's not guaranteed to be lethal, it's just quite likely. Okay. What is it that's making these lads drop their kaolinite? Which does sound like a euphemism. Art truly does imitate life. That's true. That's why I have a birthmark in the shape of the Mona Lisa, just between my bum cheeks. It's not true. It's a lie. It's on my scrotum. You have to peg it out to see it. Oh, dearie me. I wonder how many people in the world have scrotal tattoos. Feels like a very big commitment. Feels like something that's going to inculcate regret. Actually, I've just realised, look at this. What I could do is just compress up some of this and then bingo bango. Lovely space for putting stuff in. That's just what we need. Just what we need. Also, I should probably come in here and say, oh, you're not taking stone. Well, that's all right. That's all right then. Calm down. Cease your tumultuous nonsense. Did they build the coffin yet? That's a good question. Let's see if we can build one. Furniture? Burial? Do we put them against the wall? Oh, bugger it. They need to be actual tombs, don't they? I keep doing this. Oh, well, fuck it. In it goes. Furniture. Burial. There. 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 And there. Cool. And I'm going to do some there, likewise. And in order to make them into little tombie tombs, I'm going to give a little wall. There we go. Look at that. Amazing. Hooray for me. Now let's pop some doors on there. Or just do that one for now, because, you know. Excuse me. That's it. If you can't burp into the microphone, just sniff a load of bogies up. That won't put people off at all. Nobody's retching. Nobody's crying. Nobody's wailing and caterwauling and pulling their hair out. I suppose they're probably not going that far. If you are responding that way to a snort or a burp, calm down, please. Ah, what's this? A Kia has stolen an elephant head amaranth leaf. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Do I sound sincere enough? I don't think I do. I think I sound exactly as sincere as I truly am. Oh no. Oh no. Jeffrey, no. Sorry. Let's not go back to that joke. That'll get me in trouble again. Okay, stockpile. Let's look at the food here. So, I think, well, it makes sense to put plants in. It makes sense to put fruit and leaves in. And I think that's probably good, right? All the stuff that gets pulled out of the farms and the fruit zone gets bunged in here, yeah? Yeah. No, that implies food for plants. Please type correctly. There we go. What? No. Hang on. Better. There we go. Is that a wild warthog? Good grief. An injured wild warthog. How annoying. Right. Okay. Let's start looking. So this is going to be where we're going to put all of our... calm down. Kitchens and stills. Lovely. Oh, we've got a freezy freeze. No, it's working again. Good. Lots of green glass gratings. Add new task. Collect sand. Repeat. Repeat. Excuse me. No, they're not making these, are they? That's interesting. We should have 3 separate floor gratings. Whatever. No. Actually not. We are not using porcelain to make the fucking graveyard. The dead do not appreciate quality materials in the same way the living do. They can absolutely bog off. Excuse me. Okay. Steel bars. Oh, not at all. Absolutely not. Jesus Christ on a fucking bike. Construction. Here we go. Wall. Oh, we have to do it for all the stuff outside as well, aren't we? Oh, hang on. It's supposed to only be being built with chromite, which is an acceptable material for a graveyard, I think. This steel bar and these porcelain blocks need to be moved somewhere more appropriate, like the floor there. Lovely. Just what the doctor ordered, which is odd, because I've never mentioned Dwarf Fortress to my doctor before. Why are two dwarves sad? Let's have a little look. Who have we got? Ereb and Degel. Well, they're not super sad, so we will come back to their plight later on. But for now, I just want to pile up a few bits here to get this more filled in. Are they going to come up to the... There's still a lot of crap here, isn't there? Cashew wood, chromite. It was mostly blocks. Okay, so let's disassemble the wagon for a start. And then we can get all these puppies and pigs indoors. Actually, the pigs, yeah, we need the pigs indoors, don't we? Cheese's crust. Oh, Tidy's immediately gone to the stoneworkers' workshop. That's good. Kind of feel like we're wasting some of our potential here by having everybody be a stoneworker, but making something with a load of chromite blocks. Oh. That's annoying. But nonetheless, let's come out here and check that they're not using... Nope. They're not using porcelain here. I don't know why they suddenly decided to do it elsewhere, but sure. Whatever. Well, this is looking nice and clear now. Tea tree capsules. Nice. What can we do with tea tree capsules? This area here also could do with some fruit gathering, I would say. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely peppered with fruit. Mangoes. Oh. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to get some fruit gathering zone here. Except don't get in your step ladders. And then we're going to do it here. Gather fruit. There we go. We're only getting windfalls for now. I'm not really fussed about getting up in the trees because we know what happens when dwarves do that. They get fucking stuck. Oh, what do you think I am? Some kind of elf? No, but I expect you to be able to climb a fucking tree. You useless bastard. No. Tidy, Al-Uthmed Tob, the miner, has created Le Tetth Getthust, an obsidian cabinet. He claims it as a personal treasure. Personal treasury. Okay. Green glass gratings are not in place yet, but that's fine. We will get there. You're still gathering sand. That's all good. Soon we will hopefully have a better source of sand, and I suspect the better source of sand will be on the floor with the clay up here, because look, sandy, close to the stairs. Of course, we'll need to fortify that. Otherwise, trouble-ubble. That's right, trouble-ubble. That's what I said. Don't question it. Oh, there's a clay loam. Ah, clay loam cavern floor. Right, construction. Floor bars. Bosh, they're going to end up being made of steel, but oh well. The riddle of steel. We can always reclaim them. Clay. Bonk. What kind of clay is it again? Clay loam, which I think will yield earthenware bricks. Which would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely. Make clay bricks. Should I build another one of those just to gather the clay? Actually, I could do it right next to it, couldn't I? We could build a little clay gathering thingy right there. But in fact, also build a wall around it to make it a little bit more secure. Yeah, that's what we want. Well, the farms are starting. The plump helmets are growing. And no doubt, even though my headphones cancelled it out, I think Kel will have laughed when I said that. You know why. Workshop, furnaces, kiln. That can go there, and we can use that to be our clay collecting kiln. Wonderful. It's good to have a farm going. I'm pleased with that. Stray cat gave birth to kittens, which is good. You wouldn't expect it to give birth to anything else, although no guarantees. Don't seem to be bringing much plant and fruit to here. What I might do is remove that from the main one, because that's probably pulling things in. Custom. Food. Plants? None. Unprepared fish? None. Fruit and leaves? None. Sounds good. Goody goody gumdrops. What next? What next? Okay. So we've got food underway. We're gathering sand. We're not gathering clay yet because we are still to use all of the kaolinite, of which we have quite the amount. It would have been quite the sight. Ah, they've put some of the gratings in. That's handy. Now we need to think about our pump situation. Do I want to do it with the water tower / aqueduct, or do we want to dig it? What the fuck? Oh, that's the, okay, yeah. I get you. What? Oh, here it is. Okay, put all that in there. Bingo. And now no one has to walk for miles to get the cobaltite to turn into the thingamajiggle. It's going to be great. Tanner's shop, butcher's shop, fishery. We want those. Got the mussel shells. That's good. The butchery is full of bones, pig fat, piglet skulls, etc. Oh, poo! There you go. It's a piglet impression. It's not a very good one, but I tried. Did my best. Ah. I think having this fish storage pile right next to where they're fishing might actually do something about when they used to just chuck all the fish on the floor. And also stop it from going rotten. Right? That's how stockpiles work. They stop food from going rotten. Unless I am very much mistaken. Is it just me? Or have I not built a gate? Holy shit. There we go. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Lovely. Okay, and we're also going to need some kind of lever. And I think if we put it here, it's in a nice high traffic zone. So, clear that. Any material, porcelain. Okay. And we don't want it next to the stairs, because we're actually going to carve that out and fill that bit in, partially at least, with gratings. Won't that be a delight, a joy? Okay, so that's the porcelain floor. Shall I put in porcelain walls as well? Oh my god. Pure extravagance. Extravagance. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what that ends up being. But for now, a porcelain floor, wonderful. Maybe a wall around here would be good, but it's not urgent. It's not desperately needed. Oh, hang on. No one's fishing up here, are they? What's all this blood? Guys? Why is there blood in the river? Why isn't it washing away? Oh, it's yak blood. Okay. I care a lot less about yak blood than I do about dwarf blood. Unless, of course, the dwarf is yakking up blood, in which case that's a different scenario. There's actually some nuance to that. Nuanced blood yak. That's what they call it. Okay. So, I think the best way to do this is to do alternating holes with gratings on. Yeah. And then they can have the water spill down. It'll be good. Nice. We won't fill them in until we're a little bit closer to having the number of gratings, nice gratings, that are required. So far, so good. So far, sehr gut. Ja, das ist der Tingeltot. Boom. Okay, add new task, green glass, great. Repeat until we run out of sand. That's my prognostication. Okay, many dwarves are getting sad now. We need to look at what's happening here. Well, first of all, 4 of them are woodcutters. We don't need that many woodcutters. We don't need anywhere near that many woodcutters. Let's take a look at this guy. What's your saddest thing? Oh, consumed by overpowering feelings of jealousy. Oh, Jesus. Unable to pray. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 gods. That's not good. That could be a problem. Nothing creative, unexciting life, unable to acquire stuff, kept from alcohol. Okay. Up. There we go. This is the room. Workshop, farming, still. And I'm going to put a still there, and I'm going to put a still there. They need to be high priority. Excuse me. Wait, did I build one out here? Fuck no. So that needs to get done quick. I can pop a kitchen in here. Okay, there we go. Oh, why have you built it out of porcelain? Although, for a food place, it seems quite nice. I feel like maybe if we make the workshops out of porcelain, and then we could surround it with a microcline floor and wall. Maybe. I think that'll look hygienic. Hygienic blue with wiped clean porcelain. Very nice. Oh, somebody put a barrel in there. Just not actual thingamajigs. We're also going to want seeds, aren't we? We're also going to want seeds. However, we could make a waste disposal in here, couldn't we? We could just channel out a little bit of magma and say, chuck the seeds in there. But I feel like we actually want something a bit... So let's put the seeds in here for a start. Oh, saving, you say? Okay. If you insist... If you insist. There we go. Got to do that in both chats. Boo, 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 boo. Come on, save game. How dare you? Let's liven things up a bit with a little bit of a impromptu ashathon. The save finished already. Oh my god, we're obscured. Never mind. I'm sure it will work out fine. So add new task, collect clay, repeat. repeat. We'll see how it pans out. We'll put that on repeat for a bit, and hopefully we won't end up with just nonsense. That is a possibility, but hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Well, plump helmet spawn are going in there. That's not what we want. I want the stockpile for seeds to go here. Accept. Seeds. Lovely. Custom. Okay. Food. Seeds. Okay. All except any of the pits, which we have to be careful of. Oh, and we've got limes. I need to remember the lime seeds. All the tree seeds. Lime. Got oranges. I doubt we'll probably have apples. Pears. Nope, just pear. What other trees have seeds that we want to get rid of? Well, I'm sure we'll find out, but we don't put any of those in there. And then this one here, we say custom. Seeds are not allowed in here. Why are you bunging seeds in there? Let's take that out. Put that in there. Where it belongs. Belongans. Brew drink from fruit. Repeat. Add new task. Brew drink from plants. Repeat. There we go. Add new task. Prepare easy meal. Repeat. Add new task. Prepare fine meal. Nope. Prepare fine meal. Repeat. Maybe I should put another one in. Because what we could do is we could say this one only allows people who are dabbling to competent. This one only allows people who are competent to talented. Okay. Okay. Let's put in another workshop. Farming. Kitchen. Stick it there. Top priority. They're going to make any brewing? I'm actually going to say be urgent with this. Do it urgently. Lovely. Okay. Starting to take control of the food situation. Oh, yep, I remember what I was going to do as well. We were going to put a lever right there. I'm going to do constructed floor, and then clear that. And then we're going to do machine, lever, right there. That's going to be connected to the main gates. This one and the back one. Gates! Excuse me. You know what? There we go. That'll make them easier to segregate from the kaolinite. Okay. So we can't seal the fort yet, but we're getting there. There we go. Chromite wall going in. Check the graveyard again. He says going perhaps the wrong... Oh, there we go. The wrong way. Must designate a tomb. Absolutely doable. There we go. It's a room with a coffin, making it a tomb. Tomb room. Does everyone remember Jeffrey Toombs? It was the first 2 seasons major X-Files villain. Stretchyman. Apparently the actor... Well, look it up. Look it up, don't bother with me. He was creepy. He was as creepy as he appeared to be in stretch mode. Okay. We're getting drinks. Maize beer. Corn beer. Lovely, fresh corn drink. Sorry. Sorry. I can't help it. There's something wrong with me. How dare you judge? Have they gathered any clay up? Nope. I didn't make it urgent, though, so... oh, hang on. Tell a lie. That someone has grabbed some clay. Thank you. He's hauling clay loam. Good. Where to, though? I don't think we've got anywhere he could put it, has he? Prepared yak lung and yak heart. Yummy, yummy. We're going to need a stockpile for tallow, that's for sure. For now, they can cook the tallow. I'm not particularly worried about that. Cotton plants. Really? When did we get cotton plants? Okay, I feel like we need to start getting our manager and whatnot ready. So I'm gonna say let's pop management offices just off of here. So right, urgently dug. No, that Control D. What do we? How big do we make them? 6 by 6, 7 by 7. Oh god, that feels pretty big. That said, if I put one there and one there, do another one here, another one here. Yeah, that feels good. And then we can do that. Oh no, don't do that. Let's try again. 7 by 7. 7 by 7. Put that one there. Lovely. Now we can dig those in. Bink, bonk, dinky donk. Lovely. And I think we might put walls around them inside once they're set up and all that jazz. But for now, all we need is a chair. Oh, clay loam. Clay loam, clay loam. I would like to get some of these artifacts that the dwarves have been making to satisfy their crafting needs, put somewhere a little bit more accessible. It's nice that they've made some earrings, because that is what the guys were saying they wanted next time. They've got a big earring need. Need, want, desires. Just going to compress these kaolite or porcelain bricks. That there. And put these in here. So we can start seeing a few earthenware bricks come out, which are nice. Not as valuable as porcelain, of course. Porcelain. Oh, someone was hauling mussels. Presumably, they're taking them up to the cooking zone, he says, going past the cooking zone. There's the cooking zone. So prepare easy meal. This one also, add new task, prepare lavish meal, repeat, and your workers can go from talented to legendary. That seems like a big gap. Let's say expert. No, it needs to be talented, doesn't it? They have to have a bit of overlap. All right, how about talented to... Ooh! Fuck it, that'll do. Maybe we just... Okay, that one goes to expert to legendary. This one we will say proficient to expert. And this one we will say dabbling to proficient. That's better. Purple yams and mussel biscuits. Cashew apples. Where have we embarked where we're getting all this crazy exotic food? Normally I don't see any of this shit. I don't think I've ever seen orange trees. Got a load. What booze does orange make? It's going to be some sort of weird orange liqueur. Would you care for some Cointreau? Do you think that'll be it? It'll be the Cointreau Fortress. Okay, the offices are starting to look good. Wow, they really pulled these bad boys out quick, didn't they? How many porcelain bricks have we got? Quite a few. Quite a few. Probably a good idea to bring some stuff in. We probably do need more mechanisms, don't we? What are we making them out of? It's got to be magma safe. So I'm thinking quartzite. Let's do it. We'll just leave them for a bit making quartzite mechanisms and then we'll see. We'll see how it pops. Why is the stoneworkers workshop having problems? Okay. Add new work tasks. Rock blocks. I want them made out of chromite. Repeat. Rock blocks. I want them made out of serpentine. Where's that gone? There we go. Serpentine. I want rock blocks made out of andesite's cool because it's magma safe, but it's also a bit garishly pink, and I'm not sure that's what we want. Microcline, definitely. Oh, that's a microcline. War dog is fighting. Sure. Sure, dog. It does seem like mussels and lungfish are really the only game in town when it comes to fish. Oh, we've got bees. So maybe there's access to honey and mead available. Stray boar, tame. Okay. Well, you know what? I've just realised we probably want to bring some of these lads indoors anyway. So, off of here, I think what I'm going to do is between here and here, diggy dig, diggly wiggly. Let's do that. And we're going to have like a central heated pork farm. Oh! Click, 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 click. Experimental, maybe not the best, but you know what? It did what it needed to do. Hello, /key, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get some of this quartzite shifted. And let's also get ready to turn this into a pen/pasture for pigs. A pasture for pigs. Ready with the oinky doinks. Come on, dig it out. I want that quartzite removed as fast as possible. Arigato gozaimasu. Lovely. Accept. DFAC assign. Exclude the grazers. Exclude the egg layers. Cat, kitten, puppy. My God. Let's type in pig. There we go. That'll do. Control N. Control N. There we go. We assigned all of the pigs to the pig pen, which is where they should be, honestly. It doesn't make sense to have them outside the pig pen, does it? Okay, diggy, 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 diggy. Put the stone there. That's not a good place for it. Get it out of the actual workshop. Stick it in the pile. There we go. Goody, goody gumdrops. Now, add new task. Collect sand. Repeat until we run out of bags. Classic sand gathering scenario, running out of bags. And we can also place some of these new gratings in these central column gaps because that is where they are needed. Okay? Good. Oh my God. Okay. We want to start using the expensive ones there, and then if we go below, yeah, fill these in. I don't want one there just yet because we are going to need to get down there to dig either an outflow or a tunnel that rejoins the river. Down to the river and into the river we dive. No migrants this season, which is good. Honestly, we don't want too many people turning up at once. Too many mouths to feed can cause problems. Sand with a dusting of black sand? What? This guy, I click on that guy and the first thing I see is, I want to spend some time with my family. I'm lonely. Great. Great. That's just what we need. A fortress beset by psychological pressures. The worst kind of pressure. Actually, I suppose benthic pressure is probably more aggressive, right? That sounds like a great album title. Or a band name, even. Benthic pressure. It's as thick as Ben, you know. Oh, that's not what it means. That's not what it means. Never mind. Okay, we're getting clay. That's good. We're getting our plants brought in. We've got guava seeds. We've got... The fact that we have cotton is interesting, because I have never made plants out of cotton before. Ideally, I would prefer hemp, but I'm not sure we're going to get any. Whipvines, ramie plants. We can always trade for hemp, I suppose. We only need to get a bit of the plant, and then we'll have the seeds, and that'll kickstart the procession. Carambola seeds, mango pits. Oh my god, mango pits. I bet they're just as bad as plum pits. What's that? Whipvine. Whipvine wine is blue. Oh my god. Who would have thought that dwarves would enjoy blue drink? The drinkiest drink of all. Okay, I feel like we need to start bringing some of these workshops into the fortress a bit. Also, oh my god, the offices. Holy shit. Okay, I want you to make throne, add new task. What the fuck? Okay, don't do that. Add new task. Rock throne. Don't... What? Okay, there's a lot of rock thrones. We want to put those in, and those can go in the offices here. First, though, let's construct a bit of floor for each one. There, 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 and there for the furniture to go on. Go, 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 go on an adventure. There we go. Okay, so we'll put all those on. I don't... Ooh, this needs linking. Link lever to that one, and then link lever to that one. There we go. And if we could, I would like to make both of those urgent. Good. They're making drinks. They're making meals. Okay. We have no longer got a severed connection to booze. That's good. Booze in your eyes. Teardrops are falling from your boozy eyes. Maybe not. Maybe not. Got some more sand there. That's nice. The Miners' Guild are doing well. More people are happy than sad, and the people who are sad are merely a little bit sad. They're not super sad yet, which is ideal. We don't want super sad people. We should probably put some other like food-based boggins over here. Or do I go for textile stuff? Because textile stuff is mostly plants, right? And we've got the pigs here for leather. Holy mother of moly. Let's do a tier 7 dig on this one. And then make it 2 away. And if we come down here, we could have a grand hall of textiles. 15 by 31. There we go. That's the ticket. And hopefully it won't get too close to the black sand, because they'll just fly through that with shovels. They won't need to be particularly aggressive in their digging. Oh, did we assign the tomb yet? We might have a fucking ghost wandering around. Ghost? Tomb. Accept. Overlapping tomb. Fuck. Get rid of it. Proceed. There we go. There's the actual tomb. Unnamed tomb. Resume construction. Make top priority. Okay, we need a door. Why can they not put the guy in here? We have a deadman. This furniture is part of unnamed tomb. Interesting. We don't have a body. That's a crucial crucial oversight here. Whoever was killed by a fire imp, and it would appear vaporized. So let's come over here and say add new task. I would like a slab. Shut it, you slab. There we go. And then I will also ask someone to engrave the slab. There we go. Ficod Thobsamore memorialized. Requiescat il pace, as they say in Assassin's Creed 2. Okay. Ooh, we're getting a lot of earthenware stuff coming out. It's not turning into bricks just yet, is it? Is it? Ooh, some bricks. So now we want green glass. Great. I'd like you to do that on repeat as well, because we've got 6 bags of sand and I feel like we're going to be running low on bags for other things. It might be time. It is time. 'Tis time. Now we're keeping the sheep out here at the moment, which makes sense. What the fuck? Why have we only got 2 adults and 2 children? Oh no, there's another adult. But why have we only got 2 ewes? What the fuck has happened? Is this sheep blood? No, it's yak blood. What? Cannot prepare fish. Needs unrotten raw fish. Oh, do any of these lungfish remains count? Because somebody does appear to have kicked the shit out of the lungfish population. Possibly unnecessarily. Got a lot of puppies knocking around. Puppy playtime. Oh, Neepst has been possessed. Claiming a workshop. We'll see what happens there. Floor. Porcelain again, please. And we want it betwixt all of these floor pieces. Don't do that. Cancel that. There we go. Floor. Oh, and we can put the chairs in. Furniture. Chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie. I would also like tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we go in here and we say... oh, been claimed by a moody boy who is already working. Or are they? I don't think they are. They are. They're working already. No need to worry about Neepst finding all the appropriate gear. Okay. We do need to keep our stone blocks out of this stockpile because it's getting a bit busy. Should we start digging out the dining hall already? Oh, it feels a little premature. They've dug out the bloody thing though, haven't they? Crikey, that was quick. Okay, let's go down. Oh, no, up. There's a floor where we're keeping the stone. There it goes. They can dig that out. I can start thinking about our textiles issue. So, first of all, workshop, pause, clothing and leather. Well, everything starts with collecting up the plant textiles. So let's do that first. We'll go to this area here and we'll do a 3 by lots stockpile. And that can be for plant fiber. There we go. Custom food, plants. Okay, so what do we want? Of course we want cotton. We've spotted that. We're gonna want hemp if it's there. We're gonna want jute. There we go. We're gonna want pigtail. Yep. Can anybody else think of any other textiles? Flax, fonio. They're both the types of textile. Caniwa, kenaf. Lesser yam plants, lettuces, long yams. Some of these, of course, are dye plants, but we'll come to that later. Radish plant, ratweed, red bean vine. Ropeweed, except ropeweed is shit. Maybe we want to get that out of the list. Mind you, we can turn it into bags. In fact, that might be a sensible thing to do. Just set up a workshop that makes all the ropeweed into bags. Teff. Is that a textile? Not sure. Nonetheless, let's come over here. Custom. And in the plants, we want to remove cotton. We want to remove jute. We want to remove pigtail. We want to remove kenaf. We want to remove ropeweed. Was that it? Fuck. Well, hopefully it's enough of it. Let's unpause that so all of the textile bobbins can be brought here. And then, from thence, we go to clothing and leather and say we want the looms. Loomy, loomy, loomy. Oh, Nimst Nefdusim, the herbalist, has created Koshniir, a chromite crown. He claims it as a family heirloom. Wonderful stuff. Let's pop you there, pop you there, pop you there, pop you there. 4 looms going to be enough? I think they will. They seem like they'll have enough throughput, surely. So from there, we're going to need a thread stockpile, which we'll put in the middle here. There we go. Thread. Custom cloth, silk thread, plant thread, yarn thread. Cool. Although we could take out ropeweed thread. In fact, I will take out ropeweed thread because it's bullshit. Linen. Oh no, linen's got another name before it becomes linen, isn't it? Oh. Whatever. Whatever. All colours, of course, undyed. That's what we want. So all the undyed cloth colours go in there. Weave thread into silk, weave thread into cloth. Good. No. No, actually, no. We don't want weaving thread into cloth. Interesting. Let's go 0 on the general work orders allowed. Not that there are any at the moment, but at least it puts us in a ground truth position. Pardon me. And I'm going to say these should only be able to take items from there. That's wrong. I want to take, not give. There we go. Done. And then this last one. Take from there. Good. Good. And then we want them all to give to that one. Should be fine. Should be fine so far. Give to that one. And then this one, we want you to... What? That's a person. There we go. Now give to that one. Nice. Okay, so... Okay, so we got that. We're making our textiles, hopefully. Next, we have... What? So, leather loom, clothier, dyer. So I think dyeing is the next step, right? We want to dye all this cloth. So... Pause. We want one that makes dyes, probably over here, right? Or do we make the dyes sort of like outside, like in this sort of area here? We put the workshop here, collect up dye materials there. Tricky. Well, first things first, we are going to want a clothier's workshop for the rope reed straight away. And that can go bang in the middle. There we go. And then when they've built it, we can say, do nothing but make rope reed bags. Oh, they're digging that out quick. Okay, down here we need to find tables. Why aren't you making tables? Fuck it. First of all, I want to make this an office. Accept. Make that an office. Accept. Like that. An office. Accept. And I want to make that an office. Accept. Did I put the orders in for tables? I'm not sure. Cool, let's go and check. No, Neeps was having a mood, wasn't he? So, make rock table, add new task. Rock table, add new task. Make rock table, add new task. No. Stop. Cool, there we go, make some tables. They can go in there. We've got notional doors going in. We will want doors, won't we? Let's add that as well. Add new task. Door. Repeat, I suppose. We do actually want a few doors. Or, you know what? That doesn't sound like the most sensible thing I've ever done. Let's do some more doors. There we go. Add new task. There we go. Just to do a few. Just a few. Cool. Okay, so now we have the offices. It's time to look up the nobles. Okay, so we've got an expedition leader. I have no militia commander, no sheriff, no hammerer. We want a manager. 1, 2, 3 people who are adequate. Who we go with? They're all fucking miners. Well, let's go with the top one. Reg Ezums Tessock. Bosh, you're in. Needs a study. Well, it will be assigned. Don't worry. We need a broker. Wow. 2 people who are very good at it. Dodok Ninmeng and Erib Mez Ubabul. Judge of intent, negotiator, consoler, intimidator. Intimidator, negotiator, proficient comedian, conversationalist. We'll go with the first guy. There we go. Now we want a bookkeeper. No one has any relevant skills, so we'll go with... Who have we got? Let's go with Sibrek the herbalist. There we go. You can go in. Don't need a messenger. Do not need a chief medical dwarf yet. None of these are necessary. So, in that case, we need to assign an office for the manager and the bookkeeper. Bonk, bonk. Bookkeeper. Manager, broker, chief medical dwarf. Cool. Cool. And now we should have the management screen available. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. So let's go look at the textiles. Textiles. Here we go. Okay, so it's things are happening. Add new task. Weave. Thread into cloth. It's not looms. Shit, we need farmers' workshops. Bugger! Farming. There we go. In that case, let's get a farm's workshop. And we need to kill that. And that. and that, and that. Get rid of all the looms. That's where farmers' workshops go, not looms. Dirty boy. Excuse me. Having a little musical moment. Oh, what happened there? There we go. Lost track of what we were doing for a second. The pigs are doing alright, aren't they? Looks like we'll have pork for a while. Still making plant drink. Good. Not making fruit drink anymore. Interesting. Mango pits, carambola seeds, lychee seeds. Can we plant lychees? I thought lychees grew on a tree, but apparently not. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of pigtail. That's a lot of pigtail. Ah, good. We cleared those out. Workshop. Farming. Farmer's workshop. Any material we're going to build it out of. Let's make these out of serpentine. Why the figgins not? There we go. Do I also want to put wool in here? Nah. Although we can get wool. But it spins directly into here. So I feel like what we'll have is one of these doing shearing and spinning. And one of these doing plant processing and all that jazz. Skibbity-bip-bop-a-doop-bop-boo. What's that? Horned melon. Pearl millet. Prickleberry, barley, watermelon, wintermelon, horned melon, squash, watermelon, and kumquat. Oh, kumquat. Okay. So this farmer's workshop, you can shear animal. How many? Check daily, and I would like it to be... No, we can't do it that way. Not 10 out of 10, because it won't be 10 animals in a day, will it? It will be... Fuck off. At most, like, 4. Except I can't change that number. Huh. By typing it in any other method, fine. Don't panic, calm down. Shear animal... This one can spin thread. This one... I think we should spin thread. And I think... Wait, nope. Cancel. Proceed. What? Why have we got... Okay, they just shear any animal anyway, so I don't need to actually give them orders to do that. Let's go here. Okay, cheese making, milking, shearing, paper making, and plant processing. No, you're only allowed to spin. Work order, spin thread. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is wrong with the numpad? Ah, I turned it off. And amount of thread available. No, that's no good. Unrotten hair, wool, body part available is greater than 0. There we go. And do we want to do more than one at a time? No. Just do one at a time. That'll be fine. Work orders, spin thread. Work orders, tasks, workers. So, can we... Surely we have to process the cotton, etc. Why is there cave spider silk cloth in this? That is not what needs to be in there. Jesus Christ. So this one's spinning thread. This one's doing nothing yet. This one here, work orders. Do we want Plant processing? Let's have a little look and see if we can process plants. Pause. Which plants can we process? Cotton plants. Okay, do that. I want you to process cotton. That's cool. What else can we get you to do? Work orders. Add. Process plants. One at a time. Okay. What other plants do we have? That's going to be a problem. So, cotton. Oh, no migrants. We want pigtails processed for sure. Cool. And then we also want processed plants, one at a time. What kind, though? Ramey? Ramey's actually a thing, isn't it? Okay. Ramey plants. We've got more than 0. And add new task. Process plants. That's not what we wanted. We need a work order. Add new work order. Process plants. Only do it for things we've got. Blood amaranth, cotton plant, elephant head amaranth, pigtail, quarry bush, ramey, rope reed. I think we're good there, actually. Although, let's just tell him to process hemp if there is any, because I do want to get hemp. It's an excellent clothing crop. Okay. So this one plant processes all the plant thread. Thread goes in here. I want it to give items to there. I want it to take items from there. Done. Cool. You're spinning thread. That's all you do. Spin, 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 spin. Knock yourself out. This one here. Work orders. Work orders allowed 0. So this one could also process plants. I'm not sure. See, this one, I feel like we want to process dye plants, but that's a separate deal. I tell you what. I wish I could copy. Oh, can we assign? Hang on. So this one, Farmer's Workshop. Can we assign it to more workshops? I don't know if we can actually... What? I just... Search! Oh, we've got a search function in the fucking work orders. How did I miss that? Oh, God, I need to go and wring my fucking knickers out. This is pretty fucking hot. Okay, well, let's ignore this workshop for now. This one can be left to do... process plant to bag, process plants to barrel, vial, shear animal, spin thread. Well, I suppose we could have it shearing animals, right? Shearing, there we go. That one just does shearing. This one just does processing plants. No spinning. This one just does spinning. Yes, correct. I know. It's not madness. It's delightful. It is beautiful. Excuse me. Right, and that one's not been built yet. Lovely. Okay, continue building, guys. I'm all about that. That's good. Next, though, this is going to be turning... All right. Go on, then. Fart up your own arse if you must. Make cloth bag out of rope reed. And do it if the amount of rope reed cloth is greater than 0. Thank you very much. Cool. Okay, so no migrants. Good. Herbalist Guild and Farmers Guild. Oh God. All right. I will allow it. I will allow it. Sweet potato plants, barley, cotton, maize. Okay, ideally we want to pull the textile plants out of there. Can we say this one gives? We can, but it will just only give to it. It's disaster. This can only end in madness. Got a scratch from the cat. Didn't even realise it was there. Didn't even realise. Okay, so the clothier's shop making the rope reed bags is fine. We can leave that one alone. What have we got? We've got sheep wool yarn. Lovely. So the next layer of this is dyeing, for sure. So I want to gather up all of our possible dye plants. Oh, fuck off. What's this? The Guild of Fur. What? Herbalist guilds. Okay, sure. That's not what I want, though. I want this to be the dye plant. There we go, okay. So now that's... Actually, maybe we don't want that to be dyed. Maybe we want that to be dyed... Get rid of it. Okay, so the next thing is we do want to be making dyes. But I think that might be better off done down at the bottom here. So let's construct some dyers' workshops. I don't know if we need 4, but that's what we've ended up with. So there's that nice little thing, and that... Oh, fuck, knockers. That... Come on! Come on! Don't bullshit me! Dyes. Custom. So... where do dyes come in? Milled plants. All dyes. Good. We're going to probably want a millstone in here. Oh my goodness. How do we do that? I suppose we could put in a quern to start, couldn't we? Rather than just having a millstone, we could make it a proper quern. What are you? Farmers Guild. Yeah. We'll get around to your guild halls soon enough. In fact, probably around here somewhere, because it feels sensible. What is that? Cave wheat. Okay. Okay, they're putting that floor in now. That's good. I'm happy with that. You linked up? You're linked up. That's good. Okay. So we can close the fortress now, should we want to. Hello, Tecrium. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Why can't they be done? No buckets. Okay. How are we doing in terms of metal ores? We've probably got quite a bit, right? I'm guessing. Okay. Okay, we are starting to put yarn and whatnot in. Giant cave spider silk cloth needs to absolutely fuck off. We don't want that in there. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing all the cotton and whatnot getting dealt with, but it will happen. It's a shame we can't copy this easily and just stick it in another workshop, because then I'd have another one down here doing it, but no. Forbidden. Disallowed. Actually, this one can be spinning. There we go. This one can do the work order for spinning, which doesn't need to be actually added, thinking about it, because spinning happens automatically. But there you go. Work orders. What else can this one? Let's do some plant processing. Work orders. No, don't do general work orders. I want them to process a plant. And I think the best option we have okay. In fact, we could rename these to be a little bit more textile thread processing. Nice, it fits. So textile thread processing, wool spinning. There we go, that's good. This one is shearing. That's not how you spell shearing, that's how you spell shireen. Shearing, there we go. Cool, and this one, I don't know. We'll call it something else. Rope, reed, bag maker. There we go. Good. What a purple yam plants. Okay. We are going to need proper millstones and whatnot, aren't we? So let's start thinking about getting power into the fortress. Do you know where the power lies? Stick that door there. Now this is where we want to fill with water as best as possible. And it's almost certainly, let's pause, gonna come from the river. Now, I got different ways to approach this. Now, we can have a river outflow where we pull the water here, and an inflow where the wastewater goes back in. And we either do it so it comes out and then goes back in where it came from and the river still flows, or we could do it at the other end where the outflow is. Coconut palm sapling, okay. So far I haven't seen a single hemp plant. I can't believe we've seen so much whipvine knocking around as well. That's normally, you never find any of that. Mung beans. Okay, well if we got cotton, I suppose that's going to be a perfectly good substitute for doodah-dada. Why can't they grow anything on this farm plot? I'm going to remove it. Clearly, it's unsuccessful. Okay. So we're building some thread. That's nice. We've got people working on spinning, all that jazz. That's good. And then at some point, we're going to want the looms to turn the thread into cloth. However, I think first will be like, put the dyed thread elsewhere. There. Accept. Dyed thread. Custom. Cloth. Thread. All silks. All plants. All yarns. Except not rope reed, because rope reed is shit. Dyed all cool. Yeah? Yeah, that feels good. So the dyed thread will go into here, which will obviously come from over here. Buckets, 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 buckets. We needed a metal worker, I forgot. There? Yeah, dig it there. And then I could also put one there, couldn't I? Actually, let's do that as well. There. Cool. And then we can say workshops. I would like a magma smelter. I want one there. And I want one there. Nice. And we'll also do a little channely wannely right there and right there. And we will put in magma forges. One there, one there. Although, well, they've already done it. They've already done it, you silly goose. Okay, whatever. Workshopped magma forge. There, there. Nice, okay. Fingers crossed that works out nicely. Some more clay going in there. You, oh my god. Work orders, that's probably a better bet than tasks, isn't it? But we'll just leave it as is for now. Add new task. What else do we want to make? Green glass. Doors, good. Pots. They're useful. Green glass pots, thank you very much. Have a few of those knocking around. Oh, it's so good to be able to put in the work orders again now. Obviously, I've not been doing it too much, but we'll get there. We will get there. Right, let's turn off the quartzite mechanism making now, because that's gone too far. Okay, this... I'm not going to put any standing orders in these workshops because they're in the wrong spots. We don't want them there. We want them somewhere more sensible. So, let's find out what ores we've got first. Tetrahedrite, galena. Let's do those first. So you, add new task, no work order, donk. SMELT, galena. There we go. Just go through all the galena, and honestly, do them one at a time. Thank you very much. What was the other one? Tetrahedrite, wasn't it? Work orders, add, smelt tetrahedrite, one at a time, if there is any tetrahedrite. Great. Okay. Magma smelter, magma smelter, magma forge, magma forge, magma kiln, magma glass. Oh, look, our guys are cheering up. That's good. That's very good. That's excellent. Excellent. Groovy. Groovy gravy. Groovy gravy. What a stupid thing to say. Ah, fart knockers. I messed that one up. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right, I feel like we need to sort of start rationalising this madness, because clearly it's got any old crap in it right now, and it could be a lot better. Whoa! You got enough muscles? Moule en croûte. Enjoying a little muscle. Good. Why not? So, what do we got here? Winter melon biscuits. Okay, I tell you what we do need. Fucking quickly. We need... Oh, you fart shard. Fart shards flowing through my pants. Okay, custom food, prepared meals, done. Good. Now, I want all of these to give to that, but we're going to ignore it for now. We're going to just let it roll. What the hell was that on the stairs? There was some kind of wild creature? It's a hoary marmot. Oh. Okay. I don't think we should be that judgmental. Surely it should be called a sex workery marmot. That's much more acceptable. Hello, Schlendrillion. Rock and stone to you too, which is correctly pronounced with a terrible accent, I have to say. When I hear that in the game, it makes my toes curl backwards so far that my toenails touch the top of my feet. But there you go. That's accents for you. Gotta be careful with the accents. Gotta be careful. Where were we? Not that that's in any way relevant. I just happened to be the first thought I had when I saw the words rock and stone. Oh, look how dye workshops are going along. So, okay. We need to check what kind of dyes are available first. So, make dye. Die, 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 my darling. Rice husk. Oh, but that uses the rice up. Oh man, I never do anything but a volcano in parks. I'm an absolute volcano beast. Volcano lover? Well, that doesn't sound good. I mean, it depends how you interpret it, really. What do we make? Willow bark, watermelon dye. I don't like using the bark dyes because that uses up the whole piece of wood, and I feel like it's a bit of a waste, considering most of them are just brown or yellow. Sometimes you get yellow. Pigtail thread, sheep wool yarn. This is looking good, but we are now in a bit of a situation. So add new task, make dye. So if I type in leaf, what kind of leaves do we get? Banana leaves, apple leaves, cabbage, guava, mango, pomegranate, red spinach, rhubarb, sorghum. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of those. Okay, what else can we make them out of? Bark, cone, shell, almond shell dye. Okay. Apple leaf, avocado skin, coffee bean. Do I want to dye everything in the fortress coffee brown? Sweet potato dye. I mean, watermelon pink is quite cool, but do we want to use up all of our watermelons dyeing our clothes pink? I mean, we will have some rad 90s shell suits available, but is that the best way? Is that what we need? Just move some of these unwanted items out of the... Save? Come on, Dwarf Fortress. What are you up to? What are you up to? What are you trying to do here? Take your bloody fingers out of my bum. I directed magma underneath the river to unfreeze it. Well, that's an interesting idea. I didn't realise that worked. I suppose if you've got the temperature stuff on, it must work, right? It must work. It's a good idea. Can you then get rid of the magma, stop the flow of magma to allow the water to refreeze and vaporize whatever's in it? Which is apparently what water does when it freezes. Be very careful around cold water. You don't want to be completely annihilated within it. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Your mileage may vary vis-a-vis annihilation, but I wouldn't recommend it. Never tried it. Doesn't seem like a good idea, though. Seems like the worst. Hot rocks. You can need a lot of stoner dwarves to defrost a river with hot rocks. Oh, maybe not. Maybe you could just put them on the fire. Man, I did that once when I was a kid on the beach. We had a campfire on a beach somewhere, and we'd put like stones around it, all like worn smooth. But of course, didn't realise that some stones have little air pockets in, and if they heat up, they go bang, and shards of stone fly everywhere. It's really fucking dangerous. Be careful. Little PSA for you there. Little PSA. It will never be as funny as the time that my uncle threw a black bag of rubbish onto the bonfire, which he didn't know had an aerosol can in. When it went bang, he got blasted backwards off his seat. It was very funny. Nobody died. It would have been terribly unfunny if someone had died. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you can die in such a way so funny that people just cannot do anything but laugh. It's possible. I doubt it, but it's possible. Yeah, put the shits up me. Especially because, no one was wearing safety goggles. We could have all gone blind. We could have all gone blind. It's not what you want. Ideally, retain your vision where possible. While available, maintain. Well, they love sticking like seeds you don't give a shit about in the seed stockpile, and they're always like, oh, I think I'll put these plum pits wherever I happen to be. What's this? Alfalfa seeds, sweet potato seeds. I very specifically said no seeds in here. Oh, I do like a little bit of obsidian with a gold accent. I'm not a big fan of gold in general, but obsidian and gold together. Ooh la la. Zoutalor, mon dieu. A caravan from Kashamkumil has arrived. Overall trade sentiments are lukewarm. Oh, are they now? Well, wait till you see the stuff we've created here, and they will become scorching hot. Your pants will burst into flames, and even the... Whoa, that was going to get graphic. Let's stop there. Let's just leave that hanging in the air like a bad fart. Right, first of all, we need the broker. Not yet, actually. Let's wait. And then we'll move goods to and from the depot. First of all, no tattered clothes. Interesting. What can we put in that will be good? They wanted earrings, didn't they? So let's see how many earrings we've got. 6, 7. Let's not do the artifact. Oh, or the earthenware bricks. I want to sell those. They're worth a bit, but I want to keep them. I want to keep them. Crowns. Oh, excuse me. Figurine. Okay, I'm going to try and keep my eyes open for potential... Oh, no, there's no artifacts there. Right, that'll do for now. We don't need to trade tons of stuff on our... Well, technically it's our second trade visit, but whatever. Whatever, we didn't do anything last time. We ignored them. We said, oh, come to trade, have you? Fuck off. Not interested. We make everything we need right here. One of the dwarfs isn't happy, which is making me a little nervous. I don't like it when the dwarves get unhappy. But eventually... Oh, yeah, we were going to start doing this, weren't we? Crap. Pause again. Pause again. Return to the river. It's time to do a survey. He went down to the river and into the river heat pump. What? I think here's a nice spot to do it from, right? Well, actually, really, I want to take it from past this fishing spot. Not that we're getting anything out of this except mussels. Singing cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Oh, we've actually dug this tunnel already, so maybe, just maybe, what I need to do is incorporate this pre-dug earthwork into my scheme. So, we're trying to get the water to here, all the while putting some water wheels on it. Okay, so in that case, let's start digging here. Okay. And then we go there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not actually do it. Don't actually fucking do it, man. Where's your self-recocking spect? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Oh, we could. Yeah, all right, I'm already making one mist generator. I don't want to go too nuts. The most we can have is like 3 pumps pulling from this river, because that will completely drain it. I suppose what I could do is just bring it down. So if we're looking on the map, the mini map, if I bring it down like there and then round and up, then we can have an outflow over there. Or we could maybe try and do an outflow that goes back into the river. Oh god, that feels awkward though, because we have to pull it this side and put it back in this side. Excuse me. Just sharing my sentiments in general. So, hypothetical dig. Well, let's not fuck the mine shaft over. I don't know why I'm doing all this in tier 1. It's horribly, extravagantly wasteful. Part of me wants to do it closer to the edge of the map, but we'll leave it here, and it can come this way, and then if I actually, whoa, Willy, whoa, wait, I could do it like in this little nook here, and then we'll, oh no, here? I've got a bloody room in there, haven't I? Miraculo! Is this where we're putting the pump stack? Okay, so that's where the pump stack's going. And then it's going to come over here. Like that. And then like that. Maybe? No. More like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then the water goes in there, splashes down, splishy splashy, 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 all the way to this floor, which should be the outflow, except maybe we take it over here and then pump it back into the river. How many floors down from the river are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are you? Pond turtle remains. Oh my goodness. Okay. Very little remains. And then maybe we put an outflow here. So like the water's going to come out like there. And we dump it back in here. Going to involve a second pump stack, but to be honest, if we're building an entire underground river system, water wheels are not going to be a real issue. The knowing volcano, very nice. anything that's not useful in the seed bank, anything that's not seeds, it's very frustrating. Frustratio, that's what they say. Whoa!
Returning to the scheduled broadcast.
Oh. Thank you very much, 2Bob Games, with a party of 7. Now that's a full embark. Thank you very much. I presume you were playing a bit of Dwarf Fortress as well, were you? Or were you not? Have you brought unsuspecting viewers from another part of the potential game space? Oh my goodness, what's happening here? Oni. Or is that ONI? Oxygen not included. Is it a Japanese game about demons? Or a sci-fi game about gases? Oh my goodness. Apologies for the volume as well. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe I should just do a little tweak on the volume for that. There we go. I put it at the same level, just a bit above the game music. There we go. That's better. Oxygen not included. That's the one. I do like that game. It's a lot of fun. I've never actually managed to get very far in it. A Japanese sci-fi game about demon gases. I can accept that might exist. I believe in the demon gas. How many cultures around the world, serious question, have legitimate fart demons? But I don't mean like, allowed to start a business and stuff like that. I mean, demons that are constituted of, powered by, or in some other way related strictly to bum gas. Is it a thing? Gotta be, right? Or did someone in the sort of like theological workshop when they were beginning these religions go, look, Really, we can't. You can't. It's so childish. You can't have a fart demon. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe religions don't start that way. They look like they do, but maybe they don't. Okay, so there's our outflow going into the river. How do we connect that? It's going to need another pump stack, isn't it?
No fucking pump stack. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. That's what we wanted, to connect up that. So, the water's falling down to there. Lovely. Do a little line there. No? Like that. Good stuff. Then we come across here. Ooh, this is looking pretty convoluted. Ah, son of a bloody gravy boat. There, okay. All right, I am allowing it. So that's where the pump stack is going to be coming up. I'm coming up, so you better get this pump stack started. That's the bad boy. Okay, so sense check. Let's try and be rational. Go to the... Oh, no, that's not the surface. This is the surface. So we tap the river somewhere about here. It takes the liquid all the way down to here. We go pump, 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 pump. Pump, 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 pump. There we go. And then it goes glug, 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 sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. I didn't want this. This is from a previous design. It's purely confusion. Then we go down the stairwell in the mist generator. Blah 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 blah. There we go. And then glug, 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 glug. And then pump, 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 pump. And then splishy, sploshy, splishy, sploshy, splishy, sploshy. Gush, and out into the river again. We may need to produce some sort of dam. Possibly. Dwarf Fortress is on my list to play. Oh my goodness. The Golgothan. Oh yes, I remember that. But technically, Poop Demon. Different genre. Got to be careful. Don't mix them up. I mean, you can imagine the consequences. Let's have a little look here. There's bound to be one somewhere that has a god of farts, so why not? A god of farts. It's a god, though? A being worthy of worship? Oh, fart father, please bless this gas. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I wasn't around in ancient Egypt. I don't know what their priorities were. I don't know what their diet was like. I think that if you've got a god of gas, you've probably got a very specific diet. I have a very specific set of dietary needs. When I find you, I will fart on you. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think the film would be improved with Liam Neeson farting on his opponents. Give it a go, though. I mean, Hollywood's struggling for ideas. I mean, they'll probably give it a crack, right? Crack? Ha ha! It's a bomb joke. Okay, so we've got the basic layout of the flow pattern, which is useful because that now allows us to decide where we're going to put all of our water wheels. Wheelie, wheelie, wheelie important. I think... do I want to pump the water into the river, into the aqueduct, the aquifer, or do I want to let it flow naturally? That's the question. While we think about that, I think I should probably go for a pee, because I am absolutely busting. Let's zoom in a bit and let the dwarves get on with their day for a minute while I'm off doing my business. I'll be back in a second. Thank you. Right, I am back, and crucially, urine free. Let's get cracking again. Camera on? Yeah. Which one? I'm going to go with that one, because that's the one that someone in the audience picked. And it makes sense to don my spectaculars. There we go. Headphones back in. Okay. It looks like the Innu of Quebec had/have a god Machishkapeu, who is the god of farts, and that these were considered important. If cryptic messages from the god. Messages from God. Oh my god. Now there, I want to know what was going on in that society where they decided that farts were messages from the divine. I mean, it doesn't smell like it. Maybe they had a really weird diet that made their farts smell good to them. Or maybe not. Maybe they were afraid of God. Their deity was a terrifying one that ate poop and breathed like it. We've got a liaison from the Mountain Homes. I don't want anything in particular from you. You want prepared meals? Well, you better prepare for disappointment, because I'm not selling any fucking food. Get the hell out of here. Jesus, food. Come on. Calm down. Control yourselves. Oh, hang on. They've been here for a while, haven't they? Shit, we need the broker there. That's it. Go on, Dodolk. Ninmeng. Ninmeng, what a surname. Come on, please, get up there quick. We know what happens when we leave it too long. They just bugger off. We should probably reduce the number of woodcutters we have. In fact, I should look at my my work orders / allowances. Ad break in a minute and a half? How dare you, Twitch? How dare you impinge? Oh well, suppose Bezos got to get paid somehow. Billies don't own air themselves. Okay, so that gives us 1,175 trade credits worth of value. I could buy platinum and aluminium, fancy metals. We could get an ong, We could buy a peacock, a dog, or a buck rabbit. Some barrels. Buckets could be useful. We did need them, but we apparently got them. Steel short swords, spears, crossbows, training spears. Oh my god, you have brought a load of old crap, haven't you? Is this whatever was laying around your homeland? Whoa! Hey, I don't want that gauntlet. That's £1,000. Jesus Christ. Can't afford 1,000 trade credit bloody gauntlets. Who do you think I am? Although it might make sense to buy some cloth. Can't afford it. Can't afford the cloth. Although we could afford parts of the cloth, right? Could buy the thread. What was... No, don't do that. There we go. What's the thing above? Leaves and fruit. Do you want any of that? Not really. Trousers, greaves, leggings, loincloths, backpacks, quivers, cheeses, splints, crutches, scrolls, quires, Dugan blowpipes, or Duggan bags. Oh my god, that sounds like a euphemism. He got me right in the Duggan bags. Oh. Excuse me. Shouldn't laugh at your own jokes like that. That's terrible. Alright then, well in that case I'll just buy their bars and maybe some cloth, but we'll buy that in pieces, not cloth? Cloth? What? Wait. Is it in not cloth but bins?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we can have some giant cave spider silk cloth. Yeah, cool. Let's just keep coming down here until it takes us... Oh, into the yellow. Okay. Oh, because we did a whole bag there. Okay. So that's giant cave spider silk cloth. That's worth a bit. Bit of wool? Nah. Bit of leather. That could be useful. Let's buy some leather. Giant mole leather. Moly, moly. Moly, moly, moly. Trade? Alright then, how about now? Fucking dickhead.
I couldn't give you that little bit of leather. Oh.
Alright, fair enough. In that case, let's free our broker and be done with this miserable commerce. Uh-oh. I noticed they're putting metal bars in there. That's going to cause a massive pain in the arse. Stingy, ringy, please don't hurt my bumhole. Where are we? Bars, blocks, bars of metal, all done. Good. And then we come to this place and say, I do not wish you to hold any bars or blocks. Good. And then we need to put a space for blocks, which can go... Actually, if we store blocks in here, that might be fortuitous because we're going to need a shitload in there to finish decorating. So bars and blocks. Blocks of other material, stone and clay. All but not... What? Oh, piss off. Oh, you. Porcelain, earthenware, stoneware. Oh, I've just realised I could type in where and get it.
Fucking ding dong.
Okay, so all our blockies will go in there. Nice. We're not in a good place for making dyes, I have to say. Add new task. Make dye. I'm going to see how much watermelon dye we can make. If we're growing them, whoop-de-doo, we will end up with a ton of pink dye. If not, we're going to use up all our materia. Coffee cherries. Kumquats. Can you make kumquat wine? Round limes. Can we actually make coffee with our coffee cherries, or is that just a crazy pipe dream? The ancient Greeks believed that the soul, pneuma, was breath, and that a fart was a sort of breath. Pythagoras even went as far to say that people should be careful fartling too hard, lest they lose their soul. One of the most famous depictions of farts comes from Canto 21 of Dante's Inferno. The passage describes a scene in which a band of demons gather to escort Dante and Virgil through the fifth pocket of Melbulge, and their leader salutes them with a fart. My God, imagine the military that required you to fart on command as a salute. A turn hot. That would require some pretty intense disciplines. Okay, I think I want to dig back to the river. There, and there. Let's let that begin, and we'll come back to it in a bit. And we should probably think about doing the outflow too, from the other end. Should be able to get back out, right? We'll see. We're digging the path from both ends, and then as we expand it, we'll know where we can put water wheels. Water wheels. Wow, we've got to have a lot of mussel shells as well. Oh my God, look at all these mechanisms. Right, we need to... So textiles on this floor, food on this floor. Floor above, shall we say industrial gubbins? Or do I start the bedroom arc? I think industrial gubbins I might do downstairs. Let's do a downstairs industrial zone here. Da 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 da. Sorry, I didn't mean to do quite the the blowback there. Blowback? Callback. Different things. Okay. We'll have a stone-based room. And a... I'm just going to do 2 big rooms either side. Let's not overthink it. But we'll do some industrial gubbins down here. And then we need bedrooms. And I'm thinking floor above the dining hall. Maybe 2 floors above with this nice fully obsidian area. That's nice. And then all we need to do is do that. Dig off a little tunnel. Actually, let's do it in blueprint mode. In fact, can I do... No, okay. So bedrooms... 5x5s? I know people call that extravagant, but I don't care. I'm yawning! Alright, okay, so here we go. First of all, I do a little tunnel like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, that's about the same size. And we'll do another one this side. Okay, and then off of these we will put single wides, and then off of that 5x5s, which are not going to be lined. Unlined 5x5s. There we go. That feels okay. That's completely wrong. There we go. Okay, so that's 4 basic bedrooms coming off of a corridor like that. In which case, let's speed this up a little bit. Ah, pick it up, you dickhead. How many rooms have I done there? Crap, didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. Dig out there, all the way up to that bit. I'm going to do that. All the way across there. So that gives us 20 bedrooms. Okay, and then we could kind of repeat the same pattern on the floor below. But actually, seeing as we've got the space, I feel like I want to actually dig this a little further. It needs to be 2... Oh, hang on a minute. What if I do that? And then we say... can I make them thicker? Yes, I can. Okay, that's a 5 by 5 bedroom. That's a 4 by 4 bedroom. It needs to be bigger. 5 by 5. Okay, and we only need a single row. Yeah. Get your fucking mind off it. There we go. Cool. Right, and it needs to be double gapped. Oh, you. Here we go. Excuse me? Ah, you bloody bag of fart shards. Get out of my goddamn pants. Oh, click. There you go. Okay. And now we make this go up to the top. There. Badingo. And then we can move it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, are you absolutely kidding me? Fuck me. That's it. That's it. Ah, yeah, fucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Stick it there. Why isn't it? Somewhere along the line I've beansed this. Oh, because they're double gapped. Oh, you can't do that. Bugger. Can I? No, you can't. Well, that fucking sucks. Alright, well, Control D, 5 by 5. Correct. Double gap. Just gotta do it by hand. Do it the old-fashioned way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And this little escapade here should provide us with space for 40 bedrooms. Well, that'd be a delight. There we go. Oh, nice. So there, that should provide 40 bedrooms, which is more than enough for the current population of the fortress, seeing as we're not actually calling in any thingies. Doodles. Lads, people, chaps, thingies. Cool. Okay, now, we want to go and turn... That's it. Start with that. And then we'll see how things progress. Unpause. Still got a couple of guild halls to bang in as well. That's probably a bit of an oversight. Mind you, they're both farmers and herbalists, which I'm guessing will do well around here. So, 11 by 11 is the guild hall template that I like to stick to. Oh. We can go in here. There we go. I probably should have done those much higher. Let's do them 3. There we go. And then we can... There we go. That's going to interrupt the digging of the tunnels, but honestly, I'm not sure it's a huge deal here. That's been done pretty well. Good. And this one, my God, it's barely moved. Whatever. Cool. I'm sick of this one. Let's just fully quantum stockpile the whole damn thing. Cool. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So... Again, there's more of this that can be done. There we go. Looks like we're running low on kaolinite, which is fine. I mean, we always knew it was a finite resource. Finite kaolinite. Merchants will be leaving soon, which is fine, because we've already dealt with them. Olive biscuits. Ugh. Doesn't sound like a good comment. A good combo. Candle nuts. Okay, nobody's got good enough to do prepared meals. We could reduce all of these to a particular group of people, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Add new task, brew drink from fruit. Add new task, brew drink from plant. Cool. Just see how that pans out. A lot of this will need barreling up. Yeah. Lychee seeds. That's what we want. Fucking hell. We made 3 watermelon dye before running out of something, either watermelon or bags. What other dyes can we make? I mean, coffee bean? Also, add new task, dye thread, repeat. There we go. And this workshop, this should only take dyed thread. Yes, all colours dyed thread. But not rope reed, because rope reed is shit. Okay, so the pumps should really be picking up from here on this floor. So let's... Are we in... Good. Okay. Pump in that way. No, that way. This one's pumping that way as well, so there would be the hole. Just concentrate for a minute, making sure we don't fuck the pattern. That's good, because it's sucking up from... Excellent. Good. Excellent stuff. Look at this! Look at this danger zone that I've created. Holy shit, that's not supposed to be that way. There we go. I accidentally made a channel there, which would have made... Although, actually, we could have used that for water wheels, but whatever. Whatever. I could open them up, couldn't I? And make them actually diggable. Oh, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Why muck about? Just do it. Just do it. Actually, if I just do this. There we go. Also, what I think I should do is get a staircase to access everything, and I would put that here. Feels functional. For now. Put a staircase down to there. Cool. Which of course I now need to... Okay. I should see them start digging that out fairly soon. Is anyone being buried in here? No, of course not. Can I place now, though, the memorial slab that I asked for quite some time ago? I can't remember where it goes. Furniture. Okay. Engraved only. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't believe I've only put space for 10 corpses in here. That doesn't feel very good. A cinnabar door. For a second there, I panicked and thought it was our native copper artifact door. So, no, don't put it on some scrub's bloody tomb. That's got to be for someone important. Great. So, graveyard laid out. They're going to have trouble getting out of that hole. Still, we'll cross that when we come to it. Let me just check the glass maker. How are you doing? Lots of grates. Not so many pots, though. Where'd the pots all gone? They all ended up... Pots. Custom furniture type pot. Large pots and food storage. All qualities. And that'll do. Hopefully it'll only put empty ones in. There goes a barrel. Still no fucking meals pulled out of here though, which is super annoying. Okay, They all give to this stockpile now, so hopefully someone will come in and pull them out and put them in there. No. Fuck me, apparently. Right, we've got our miners sorted. That's great. Woodcutters, we don't need anywhere near as many. Not the broker, not the herbalist, not the bookkeeper. So Deg El gets to keep their job. Oh, he's a legendary woodcutter, apparently. Not that I give a shit. Hunters. Nobody does that. Planters. Everybody does that. Fisher dwarves only selected. Does it make sense to put a second fisher dwarf in? Hmm. Oh, hang on. I can't use only... I can't do that automatically because I've already got them making rope breed stuff. Never mind. What does automate kitchen do? Hmm. Okay, we'll come back to that. Got digging taking place. That's good. The farms are producing. Our plant gatherers are getting stuff from the gathering zones. That's good. Also over here. Also over there. Winter melons. Brewing drink from plant and fruit. That's good. Oh, okay. We're getting the green glass pots in there. So what I should do now is say in this square, this area here, drink. Drink. Feck. Girls. Drink animals. I suppose we'll have mead in there if we get it. That'll have to do. Cool. That's where all of our booze lives. Oh my goodness, we've got about half hour left. What can I do? Oh, I'm back. What can I do in about half an hour? Let's have a little think. We've got the pump stack being worked on. And this guy's trapped. But not totally. It's only the one guy doing the digging here. That's a little disappointing. It might make sense to have access to this pump stack from more than one place as well. Maybe we should just dig over from the pigs. Oh, that's not really doable to get to these stairs without... From in there? No, it's horrible. Don't do that. Oh, well, that is kind of the last option. I suppose we could do it from here. Worth it? I think it will be. Screw it. Let's get it done. Get her done. There we go. Bit of pump stack access. All good. Got some metal bars being done. That's good. I would like to add... do I want copper buckets just yet? No, we'll wait. What was that? A giant elephant? Horse? Not just an elephant. The fucking giant one. Okay. Interesting. Terrified while in conflict. Well, I feel like we want to be domesticating these bad boys, don't we? We need some cages made. I think that's the bottom line here. In fact, we don't need cages, do we? What we actually need is terrariums. Cool. Well, you'd be surprised how easy it is to fit things into the same size cages as everything else. If I make them out of green glass, they'll look fancy too. War dogs, don't fight the elephants. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right, need to sort that out. That's not acceptable. I could put some ropes down here, but meh. There's a strong chance we've lost all of our war dogs, actually. If they've been off fighting elephants, they may well have all been squished. Splatted. Do I want to put a wall around here? Or just some more floor space? Okay. We're okay. Things are happening, but nothing too crazy is going on. Although we've got food turning up here, and that's not really what we want down there. We want the food to be all coming up here now. So, this is our plant base. This is probably where we should put the rest of it, right? Fuck! Ba ba da ba da bum bum ba da bum bum ba ba. Uncooked food. So all the fish, all the meat, all the eggs. Not sure about that. No drinks. Put the cheese in there as well. Milled plants. Okay, so we'll say all, and then I'll say DYE none. Oops. And then... I should have typed in flour and sugar, because those would have been all the ones. Although... Okay, that's fine. Fruit and leaves. Okay. Raspberries. Rhubarb. Round lime. Squaro. No, actually, none. That can come out of the other stockpile. Fat. We are going to want most of the tallow for soap, but it's not like we don't have an ongoing supply. All tallow allowed. Pastes. What pastes do we have? Slurry, paste. They're not food. Pressed material. That's not food, even though it's called cake. Extracts are not food. Miscellaneous liquids are not food. Okay. Should end up with most of the edibles in there. Edibles. We're all going to be spaced out. And then I can come in here and I can say, I don't want any food in there. What else don't I want in there? Don't want any thread. I don't want no cloth. Should move gems elsewhere. In fact, now we got the glass maker. Oh, heavens above, we could work on the glass, couldn't we? Leave it for now. Let them get on with all this gubbins first. What's going on there? Why are they showing water beneath that? Odd choice. Tetrahedrite upper slope. Yeah, I suppose so. As good as one can expect in these intriguing times. I'm doing alright. Let's gather up some stone. Put that where it's going to be of use. Over here, good. Did I? I didn't dig this out yet, did I? That's just because it's low tier dig, though. Eventually, it will happen. Got some dyed thread. That's nice. However, that's not strictly what we want. Maybe we should start trying to grow spinach and stuff. I should be looking for seeds from the traders next time, I think, because our dye resources are pretty weak. So now we've got thread, we want looms. So workshop, clothing, loom. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are our looms. They can be made with whatever. That's right. Take the cave spider silk cloth away. God damn it, we need to deal with these giant elephants. We can't have them killing our dogs. Or can we? Get some animal traps made. Okay, well, let's go with, what we got? Lead, silver, copper. Burp. Oh, trap components. Huh. Oh, they've changed it so it's no longer done by metal. Oh, no. That's not how it goes. Oh. Furniture. Copper animal trap. Okay. We'll make one for now. And it can go, like, there. There we go. Once it's placed, we'll put some bait in it and all that kind of jazz. And hopefully catch some elephants. Some large elephants. Well, giant, actually. Got a lot of green glass grates going in there. That's cool, I suppose. How's this digging out? Ah, fancy. So that is... Where are we channeling up from? Here. So we want... basically, I want... Oh, I'm not quite sure. We won't do that yet. We won't do that yet. Oh, someone's turned with a fey mood. Hopefully that will turn out as a good thing. Pardon me. Ah, these guild halls. Okay, good. Let's get the stone out. Let's smooth properly. There we go. And then I want to say meeting area. Accept. Add. Guild hall. farmer's hall. And meeting area. Accept. Guild hall. No. Try again. Add. Guild hall. Herbalists. Cool. I don't know if we will reach the actual requirement of cost. Hello, Romanoid Troll. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We're probably going to be going for another 20 minutes or so, just in case you wanted to know. Right, we do need mechanisms. We need muscles for sure moved. Leather, of course, needs moving to the textiles area. Not that we're dyeing leather. What the hell are you doing? Make them symmetrical. Ah, yeah. Okay, also. No work orders for any of these. Thank you very much. That's the thing, I only want to weave dyed cloth. So we need to do this. We need to say get from there. Done. You. That's give. Cancel. I want you to get from there. You also. I want to get from there. And you, I want removed because you're made of the wrong material. Adventure mode as a Viltrumite. I have been wrestling with a giant for the past 10 minutes and finally finished him off. Oh my god. 10-minute wrestling match. Oh, Magma Forge for a Fey mood. Nice. Copper bars. We could... Wait. You can't forbid them! Yes, you can. Duh. Let's do that. Let's see if we can get a fancier bar. Silver would be nice. Or, I mean, what the hell is he making? I'm going to cheat just quickly. Show mood. What? Oh, wants to claim a metal assist forge from a legendary metal crafter. Okay, we don't have any cut gems, so that's going to be a bottleneck immediately. So let's just quickly go in here and say add new task, cut gems. Urgent. There we go. Doesn't matter who does it. Anyone can pick it up. Oh god, I've just realised something we do want. Work order. Lead wheelbarrows. I'll have 10 just off the cuff, please. I'm pretty sure we'll have 10 bars of lead, if that's actually what they require. He's got dyed pigtail cloth, that's nice. Bit of leather. It's all good, I think we'll be fine. We can leave him for now. Stray war dog's been missing for a week. Stray war dog has been turned into a smear in the grass by a fucking giant elephant. That's what's happened. Did they build the animal trap? Not yet. God, I can't wait for them to come back. Then we can capture and hopefully train them, because I think giant war elephants are going to be a fairly big thing. Not just physically, in terms of their impact on us militarily. A big military thing. Okay. This is nice. They've dug some of this out now. That's good. Is the whole stack going? Not even close, because they're fucking trapped. Okay, I know what to do. I know how to deal with this. So everybody calm down. Put your willies away. Just relax. Floor grates. Bomp, bomp, bomp. Lovely. Dun, dun, dun. Wonderful. Anyone trapped there? No? Let's go to the very top and start from there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. No need to put one there. And so I think what we'll do is we'll make the middle one top priority where we can. So there's just something for them to stand on as they're in the area. It only needs to be the ones that are in the middle of the floor, because otherwise it doesn't matter. You can just go round. Hello, Mini Yomi. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. My goodness, the fortress is coming along nicely. Got drink, got food, got seeds. We're all good. We're all good here. We still got 2 people who are not happy. What the funky dickens is going on? Oh, it's all tier 7. Okay, yeah. Okay. I get you. I get you. So, cool. These have all stopped just randomly making shit. That's good. I would like you removed quickly, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, I missed him. I saw HP popped up. I just saw him vanish as I looked over. I hope he didn't say anything fucking racist. Oh, Lovecraft, calm yourself down. Chill out. Okay, in there, accept. Dyed cloth. Cloth. Silk. Plant. Yarn. Dyed only. All colours. There we go. That's the plan there. He said something scary from the horror. Quite right. Yes. Do these things need processing to actually access? Because I like the fact that we've got watermelon dye available. So let's say work orders for this shop. Make watermelon dye one at a time, provided the amount of unrotten watermelons is greater than 0, the amount of empty bags is greater than 0, and the amount of watermelon dye available is less than 5. So only make up to 5 watermelon dye to keep in storage. That's plan 1. Can I... Okay, I want to acquire seeds via trade where possible. Oh. What the fuck? Have we run out of chromite? No. Alright. Alright. Oh, fuck, you know. Let's, here we go. Quartzite, chromite, and obsidian blocks, please. That would be nice. That's... Oh, hey! Serpentine instead of obsidian. No, actually, as well as. Add new task. Blocks. Serpentine. Nice. Okay. Lots of different blocks being made. Very useful. Very useful indeed. Okay. Now, it would be nice to bring things more internal so there's less traipsing around backwards and forwards. I notice they're not pulling meals and drinks out of the stockpiles in a kind of a way that I would like. They are lacking alacrity. Lychee wine. Oh my god, I bet that's fucking sweet. Oh. So let's add a work order here. Weave thread into cloth. One at a time. Provided the amount of cloth available, no, unused collected plant thread available is greater than 0. Okay, so you only take from dyed thread. Good. Okay, so that should work nicely. So work order, weave thread into cloth. You work order, weave thread into silk. One at a time. Provided the amount of cloth available is irrelevant, the amount of unused collected silk threads available is greater than 0. Cool. So we don't want to keep any thread. And then you work order, add, weave yarn into cloth using a similar rubric. So that should, in all sense, playing a lot of RimWorld. Ah, Diplomancers. Yes, it'd be nice to see what the Diplomancers can get us, actually. Oh man, I should make a leather stockpile here as well, just to be sure. Right there. Accept leather. Ereb Mez-Obobul, the metal crafter, has created Nulralnoram Akir Shigos, a copper scepter. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Rovod Goodcloistered. Thank you. Shit, what was this for? Fuck. Leather. Leather, good. Good stuff. I did. I just haven't actually looked into the menu yet. In fact, we haven't had any diplomats except from the mountain homes. War, trade, and diplomacy. Well, it'd be nice if we can get the right stuff to be brought for trade. That would be lovely. But we'll see how that works out, because it can't be guaranteed. You give to dyed thread. Done. You also give to dyed thread. Oh, one moment though, one moment. That's going to fuck us over. Because we also need to deal with the bags, not just the thread. So we need to get the bags out of there as well, and possibly some seeds. We'll see. This is the only dyed thread stockpile, so fingers crossed it should work. Well, maybe we'll send a messenger out a bit later on, but I've only got 8 minutes before I have to do the school run, so I should probably look for somebody to raid, shouldn't I? I should probably look for someone to pass the viewership on to. Did they bring any of the food ingredients up here? They absolutely did fucking not. Wait, if I... So we could just delete this stockpile entirely. I don't love that idea. Don't put leather in there. Don't need that anymore. Don't want gems going in there, do we? Let's bring gems elsewhere. I think gems are probably going to want to be on this floor, but we haven't carved out enough space for them yet. Shit. Oh, poo. Okay. For now, I'll put a stockpile in here for gems, even though it's a bit silly. There we go. That should help, he says. Not sure that it will. I definitely want to get more dye materials. Oh, Raimi, isn't that one of the spin plants? Spin thread processed pigtails. What? Oh, shit. Fuck it, I'll just leave that going as it is. It's too confusing to intervene. Although, have we seen any cotton thread yet? Oh, yes, we've got cotton thread in there. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Right, let's look for someone to raid, because otherwise I'm going to be sideswiped, unprepared. Come on, open up. There we go. Twitch. Twitch. Am I logged in? I am. Okay. In that case, let's go to the Dwarf Fortress category. Well, actually, let's look at who I'm following first. Are there any people in here that I could pass the raideroo on to? Not many people playing Dwarf Fortress in my watch list. Go to the categories. Where is DF? There it is. How many people are watching Dwarf Fortress? 21, so there's probably somebody else streaming at least. Oh my god, most of them are watching me. And everybody who's streaming Dwarf Fortress is currently a Cyrillic language user, so that's not going to be much use to majority of the viewers. Shit. Who do I raid? Well, we've got Discount Engineer, Vin Santi, Droxper, Meko 4, Break 357, Rithian, Son of Hanu playing Oxygen Not Included. That could help some of the chaps who came in from Oxygen Not Included. Let's do that. Let's do that. Fuck it. Let's raid Son of Hanu, the Silly Goose, as he is. Whoa, you see it on the ground. So copy /raid. Paste. You read ASCII. Cyrillic is easy. Well, you say that. I mean, you can read the letters. One of them is called Ikradka. That much I know. Chlieb is bread. Как ваше паспорт, пожалуйста? Which is my best impression of someone asking for a passport in Russian. Excellent stuff, eh? Right, the raid is ready. Thank you very much for watching. Let me big in my face. Is that good? Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully you've enjoyed it too, and maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. Ta-ta for now. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Say hello to you lot then.
Yeah.
Well, I finished that fucking film. Done 5 handwritten pages of additional information.